Welcome back to the Tavern, fellow adventurers. I'm Pape, your barkeep and game master. So I've covered your essential weapons, discovered your archetype, learned to price your magic, and built systems that actually work. Now let's talk about the quest most creatives dread: social media. Because here's the thing, social media doesn't have to feel like selling your soul. When done right, it's just like this tavern, a place where your people gather by the warmth of shared stories and support each other's adventures. Today, we're opening your social media tavern. Now, most creative entrepreneurs hate social media because they're trying to follow advice designed for people selling widgets, not art. They're told to post consistently, engage with your audience, and create valuable content. So they post a photo of their latest painting with some generic caption about pursuing your dreams, and then sit there wondering why no one cares. Here's the problem. You're not taking any real chances. You're not being vulnerable. You're not being human. You're playing it safe with template posts and stock phrases. But what if social media could be like this tavern? A place where people actually want to gather, where real conversations happen, where everyone feels welcome to share their own adventures. That's what authentic social media looks like for creatives: warm, inviting, and genuinely human. Forget everything you've been told about social media strategy. Instead, think like a tavern keeper. You want to create a space where three things happen naturally. Pillar 1, show your process, not just your results. People don't connect with perfectly finished pieces. They connect with the messy human journey of creation. Share your failures, your breakthroughs, your aha moments. Yeah. Pillar 2, tell stories, not sales pitches. Every client has a challenge you help solve. Every creative decision has a reason behind it. Share those stories like you're sharing them with friends around a candle-lit table. And pillar 3, invite conversation. You don't just collect likes. Ask questions your audience actually wants to answer. Like, what's the biggest creative challenge you're facing right now? It gets better responses than, do you like my new logo? When you focus on process, stories, and conversation, social media stops feeling like marketing and starts feeling like community building. Now, different platforms are like different territories on this map. Each one serves a different purpose for your creative business. Instagram is your workshop showcase, behind the scenes process videos, work in progress shots, and finished pieces in context. It shows people how the magic happens. Now, LinkedIn is your professional gathering space, industry insights, business lessons learned, and thought leadership that helps other creatives. Share what you've figured out, like sharing wisdom from a book. TikTok and YouTube Shorts are your entertainment hall, your quick tips, surprising techniques, and creative challenges. Take chances, be playful, roll the dice on content that makes people smile when they learn something useful. The key is this: don't try to be everywhere. Pick 1 or 2 platforms where your ideal people actually hang out and focus on building a real community there. Okay? So here's your quest for the week. Pick 1 platform and share 1 story about a current project. Not a sales post, not a perfect finished piece, a real story written from the heart. Maybe it's a problem you solved in an unexpected way. Maybe it's a technique you're experimenting with. Maybe it's why you chose certain colors or materials. Share the human part of your creative work. Then, see what happens when people respond to your story instead of just your art. Okay, so here's the wisdom of the week. Social media works for creatives when you stop trying to be a marketer and start being a storyteller. People don't follow brands, they follow humans with interesting stories. Build your social media like you'd build this tavern, as a place where people actually want to spend time by the warmth of authentic connection, not just scroll past in the cold digital wind. That's today's quest, fellow adventurers. When you share your story this week, come back and tell me how people responded. I love seeing authentic creative communities grow. So we've covered a lot of ground in these first episodes: your weapons, your archetype, your pricing, your systems, and now your social media tavern. You've got everything you need to start your creative business adventure. So until next time, keep creating, keep adventuring, and remember, business is an adventure. Don't be an NPC. Cheers.